early enrollees. James Franklin addressed who's looking good there.
Yes, couple of early enrollees that I continually see getting praise from Franklin and the staff are a pair of twins out of Michigan, Kalen and Kobe King. So Kalen's a cornerback, Kobe's a linebacker. But Franklin's praised them both as being ready to compete, and they're also being lauded for their maturity. So it's hard to get more glowing reviews than that if you're an early enrollee at Penn State. So I'm looking forward to seeing those guys play. I'm sure they'll get plenty of run in the spring game. And I guess, if we're gonna talk about a little bit about the spring game, I'm also going to be watching the quarterback position. Yes, that includes Sean Clifford. I'm just curious to see how Mike Yurcich's system looks with Sean Clifford running it. And even more importantly, I want to see the backups, Taquan Roberson and Christian Veilleux, sling the rock. Because in Roberson's case, he hasn't played outside of garbage time, and he's only thrown one pass in his career, which is an incompletion. And actually, all of last year, he only came in and handed the ball off. He didn't even throw a single pass last year. And then Veilleux, he hasn't played organized football since the fall of 2019 because unfortunately his last high school season got canceled. So I really want to see how those two fare. And there's always a possibility, considering that Roberson and Veilleux are the only other two scholarship quarterbacks, giving Penn State only 3 scholarship QBs. I'm sure the staff is still looking at the portal to bring in a guy who can just give them some added scholarship depth, because the last thing you want is if there's a scenario where Cliff gets hurt or whatever, has to sit out for a lengthy period of time for whatever reason, things can get dicey in a hurry. So it'd be nice if they could find another scholarship QB somehow before this fall.